coming down through third eye. You might give a little massage right through that third eye. The first time I did yoga, I was in a maximum security facility. They come over our intercoms and they say, "Oh, does anyone want to come out and do an hour of yoga?" So at that point, it's like, whoa, it was kind of an excuse to get out of myself for an hour. And after I practiced that class, I remember the way I felt. I was sitting in my cell, and for like 2 days, I felt like I was just in a different place. I didn't take off from there. I ended up relapsing after I got out. I remembered though the way I felt after I practiced that first time. And so when I got out, I was like finally ready to like make a difference, change my life a little bit. And and that one thing that popped up was yoga. Started going to the Milestone Recovery Community Center. Sea Change, they sent yoga teachers into PRCC, and so that's kind of where it all began for me.
We try not to put recovery in a box and say, well, as long as you stay sober, then you're perfectly fine. I think success looks like somebody who is able to live a better, more meaningful life and have those connections and know that they're human. I think that Sea Change is important, where it teaches these guys to nurture themselves. By the time they come here, they've beaten up themselves so badly, and physically and mentally. Doing the yoga, it really helps them to have to be in this place where they actually have to just be still and to relax. And I don't think a whole lot of these guys know what that is.
My biggest challenge is honestly myself. Being honest with myself, like brutally honest, and not being too hard on myself. And Milestone helps kind of draw that line out for me of when I'm being too hard on myself and when I really need to take a look at myself.
With the help of yoga and meditation, I've taken a look at my life, reflecting on whether it was work, my family, I don't like to say it, but even my child, it's drugs came first. Everything else was second, which wasn't fair to anyone, including myself. The meditation has come in huge there, just to sit down and slow my brain down enough to realize that. Because I didn't realize it for a lot of years.
This place right here is life-changing. Right when I start doing it, I'm happy that I did it. I come out feeling like having a totally different mindset than going in. You can just be in there sitting, and I don't know anyone that could come out of there and not feel groovy.
The first impression was I was a little reluctant. I used to work out a lot, go to the gym, lift weights, that sort of thing. It seemed something I wouldn't be interested in, and getting there, I was surprised at how much I enjoyed it. Definitely onto something. This fits right in with the whole recovery philosophy. It's all about a lifestyle change. Recovery is the entire thing, and physical well-being is crucial to staying clean and sober. Yoga is a great way to incorporate, healthy living. I see it as a great part of recovery. It's nothing but helpful.
Really, recovery is more about connection than it is just about putting down the drink or the drug. With Will, he can come in and he can give them a real take on, like, this is how it helped me. And I think that helps them to trust him a little bit more.
Sometimes knowing someone's past and knowing that they maybe have jumped the same hurdles as you, I think that without even talking to them, just knowing it, you find that common ground.
I was doing everything for my benefit, I always had a job and I always made things look good, but spiritually it wasn't that way. Will is definitely a role model because he's so spiritually fit. He always has great advice, and I relate with Will, incredibly, because he's been in a lot of the same situations that I have been in.
He and I are cut from kind of the same cloth. Some of these things are difficult for a guy like me, and he's very supportive. He's just full of positive energy. It's infectious. It's great.
I don't know, I definitely look up to the man.
I am extremely grateful. Coming from places of where I've been and, homelessness and Preble Street and all, to where I am now is amazing to me. Being involved with Sea Change. At the ending of every class, I get this sense of like overwhelming gratitude that just shoots through my body and brings me to a place where I feel like I could literally cry. People may have hit their rock bottom and they're ready to do something different with their life. And this place is great for that.